What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Rewind with Rekenia. And y'all probably tired of me saying, be more consistent with my videos. So, guess what? I'm not going to say that. I'm just going to say, if you're new to my channel, please be sure to like, subscribe, and comment below so we can actually have a conversation going. If you've been keeping up with my channel, I appreciate it because I have not been consistent. Oh my God. But I work, y'all, and I'm a mom of two, and I'm tired. So, let's get into You People. So I watched You People over the weekend, and sadly, I wasn't impressed. So You People is a Netflix comedy by Kenya Barris and Jonah Hill. They co-wrote it. Kenya Barris directed it. He is of Blackish, Black AF. I won't say all the words. And also other things. I am a huge fan of his tone of writing. I think he's hilarious. So yeah, it stars Jonah Hill, Lauren London, Eddie Murphy, David Duchovny, Nia Long, and Julia Louis-Dreyfus. So it's an all-star cast, funny people, great actors and actresses, somewhat beautiful setting, costumes amazing. Yet it was a snooze fest for me. So, for starters, the concept is a simple update to the film Look Who's Coming to Dinner with Sidney Poitier, which was a movie that changed how white viewers saw interracial relationships thanks to the elegance of Mr. Poitier. And that is a story for a whole other video because there's a reason I said why white viewers may have seen that, but people of color may not have so much. And there was a lot of sort of controversy because of the timing of the film and how interracial relationships were actually being handled in the country around that time period. But anywho, and then it was also redone. That same concept was redone some years ago with Guess Who, with Bernie Mac, Ashton Kutcher, and Zoe Saldana, and that had a role reversal for the African American counterpart. And then it was redone again with a Hispanic family and a black family coming together. The one with America Ferrera, I could be mispronouncing her name, sorry, and Lance Gross. And a host of other popular TV shows have also done that concept. And then now we have one from one of my favorite creators, Kenya Barris. And it is being done with, beloved talents, like I said, like Eddie Murphy. So I have to say that even with running down the list of these movies, that I noticed that the more outspoken black male figure usually makes the film and he carries it. And if you're a fan of Kenya Barris's work, especially Black AF, then he put a little extra sauce on this film. So the movie follows the world. Why would I even include this word in my scripting if I know I can't say whirlwind romance of Jonah Hill and Lauren London and their Ezra and Mo, respectively. So the two meet by accident at the perfect time because they're both struggling in the romance department, which a lot of people are. But they quickly fall in love, and Ezra introduces Mo to his overzealous Jewish family, and he decides he wants to get married, so he rushes to meet her somewhat kind of strict Muslim family, her parents, and that goes completely left. But they carry on with the relationship, and then funny race-inspired moments transpire. So while the movie has, tons of funny moments, and like I said, the costuming, the fashion, top tier, the energy and the chemistry was not for me. Like in another world, I think Eddie Murphy and Nia Long, I could see them playing a power couple because these are two iconic figures, especially in black films, and Eddie Murphy in comedy and films. And then like Julia Louis-Dreyfus and David Duchovny, again, play iconic roles, even if you're not a fan of Seinfeld. Like Elaine was a huge, component of Seinfeld, and David Duchovny and I was gonna say X-Men, X-Files. So the actors here are great together, but they're not great in a sense of feeling the romance or that chemistry that you get when people are on screen and you feel that they are actually portraying people who are in love. And I just don't get those vibes with Lauren London and Jonah Hill. And I do attribute this somewhat to neither of them being comfortable in that space, but this is acting and this is your job. So I expected more from them, and not just in the physical chemistry. It's just you've seen certain roles with people where you're like, no, that almost look like the work husband. That looks like the work wife. Like they are really into it. And I didn't get that from them. Lauren is absolutely gorgeous. Happy to see her on screen, but her acting is very similar to Megan Good and Michael B. Jordan. And I'm going to leave it at that so y'all don't drag me in the comments. I mean, I don't care. If you know me, you know, once I have an opinion, it's just that, but whatever. So, and I think Jonah Hill, he can pull off a lot of different characters, but even in movies like Get Him to the Greek, where he's supposed to be in this long term relationship, I just don't get the vibe from him either that he's really into it. And I know he struggled with some like body image concerns, and some self esteem issues there. So I don't know if that kind of translate on screen when it comes to him being the romantic character, which you don't see him as a romantic lead often. And yeah, it just wasn't really there for me. No chemistry. But all in all, it wasn't bad. It just wasn't great either. And it was more of those where I'm happy to see the beautiful, talented people on screen. And I think Black Twitter was too, because they gave it rave reviews for the most part. You know, some few people who thought like me, but it seemed like people really loved it. I know on my friends list, especially like on Facebook as I'm scrolling, people love the movie. But yeah, that's all I got, y'all. So until next time, again, like my video, it helps us smaller channels, you know, to continue to grow. Subscribe to my channel, Rewind with Rekenya, and I'll be back soon. I promise this time with another video. Okay, bye.